This is the video about my reincarnation plan. I'm convinced still to this day that I met or made contact with what I would consider a devil or a genie or someone who can make things happen magically. So when I was convinced that I had met this entity, I decided to come up with a reincarnation plan. And as a Canadian and a goalie, I thought I was funny as well. So I would say I came up with this, and I thought no matter which one I land on, I will be, happy if I have to leave this life. Because I'm not convinced totally that we all die. So, without getting into that too much, this was my reincarnation plan. All-time Canadian house, all-time comedy house, all-time goalie, all-time Canuck house, period. That's what I wanted on my deal, my devil deal, so to speak. I wanted it to say all-time Canadian house, all-time comedy house, all-time goalie, all-time Canuck house, period. It's like I practiced it so much that I can say it very fast if I want to, and I can explain it very slow if I want to too. So like the house always wins. That's why I didn't say Canadian Stadium. The stadium doesn't always win. The house always wins. So that I'm employing my gambling world and my hockey world was in a Canadian house and Canuck house. Canuck Stadium, Vancouver Canucks, Montreal Canadiens. Not either of my favorite teams, but all-time goalie for a Canuck house or a Canadian house as a Canadian would be fucking awesome. Comedy house. I'm either really funny and I don't always understand all my jokes, or people don't understand all my jokes, and sometimes I just understand later or as I'm saying them that's incredibly hilarious, like betting a burger with a patty, a female patty, you know what I mean? It's like, as I say it, it's like I don't understand exactly what's going on. So it was like comedy house, because I didn't want to live in a comedy hell or a haunted hell with a haunted house. So I was an all-time Canadian house, all-time comedy house, all-time goalie, all-time Canuck house. And I would just repeat that when I thought that my light was going to be extinguished, so to speak. So I would say it over and over again until I mixed it up. And then I would say all-star comedy, all-star goalie, all-star comedy, all-star goalie. And when I mix that up, it would be I start comedy or I start goalie. And a lot of times I would start goalie. And a few times I would star in comedy. So that's how I did my reincarnation. That obviously, I think, hasn't happened yet. Period. Shutout. Win. Signed, Nathaniel Bruce Godfrey.